and lineage of the family line. So something was going on because she could not conceive. Make a long story short, she goes to the temple, she prays, she makes a covenant with the Creator that if you give me a child, I'll give him back to you.
Yes.
Not knowing her son was going to be a great prophet as he was through the word, he begins to stay with the priest Eli as he begins to grow up and he's weaned. And the Bible said that one night he heard a voice call him by his name, and because he's never heard this voice before, it was strange to him. Now, because this voice was strange to him, the first thing he thought was it was the priest Eli who had called him. So the first thing he did, like some of us would do, Master or Lord, did you call me? And Eli said, I didn't call you. Now, it happened a couple times after that. So Eli began to realize that it wasn't him calling, but it was the Creator calling. So he said, the next time you hear this voice, say that the eternal thy servant heareth. Now, the next time he heard the voice, the Bible declared that he spoke back to the eternal and said, thy servant heareth. Now the eternal had given him instruction, because understand the purpose of Samuel coming was not necessarily because Hannah had asked for him, but because he needed somebody to judge Eli and the wickedness of his sons. So that's the purpose of Samuel coming along. The Bible declares that as he began to give him the instructions to give Eli and his sons, now Eli knew something was up, because the Bible said the next day he saw this child, he knew that something was different about him. He knew that he had to have a word from the eternal. So the Bible said he began to inquire of the child. He said, what was the word that he gave you? And like some of us, Samuel did not want to give the word because he feared what Eli would think about him. Like we do in the church. We won't preach, we won't prophesy, we won't move because we're worried about what this is going to say about us and what that is going to say about us. So he would not move because he was worried about what the priest was going to say to him. But he got over all that and he began to tell him what was going to take place. Because you would not judge your house, because you would not set your house in order, judgment is coming to your house. Look at your neighbor and say, don't let judgment come to your house. And so the Bible declares that while he gave this word, the Bible said that now there was a battle between Israel and the Philistines. Now understand something about the uncircumcised Philistines. They always found themselves coming up against Israel. So now they're in battle against Israel. Now while they're in battle, the Bible said that Eli's two sons, Phinehas and Hophni, they were in battle. The Bible said that the battle got so intense or so great that they both got killed. And the Bible said that the messenger came back to Eli to give a report that the sons had died. The Bible said that Eli was a big man, and because he found out his sons died, the Bible said he fell backwards out of the window and broke his neck, just like the prophet is spoken concerning his household. And the Bible goes on to say, now that it came to a point where the Ark of the Covenant was captured from Israel. I'm going somewhere. And the Bible said that now because the Ark of the Covenant was captured from Israel, Israel had no strength. Israel now did not have the eternal their God, because it was now captured. So now Israel was stuck in a rock in a hard place. But then there came a point where the Bible said that prophet Samuel was the judge over Israel and the eternal was their king. But because Samuel was getting old and because he couldn't do it no longer, he put his sons in charge. And the Bible said his sons made mockery. The Bible said his sons did all kinds of stuff besides follow the instruction of their father. And because of this, the Bible said that Samuel said, you know what? I got to go back and do my job again because you couldn't follow simple instruction. So now Israel wants a king.
Come on, preach, Judah.
Israel wants a king now like everybody else. They don't want the eternal as their king. They don't want Samuel as the prophet or the judge no more. That's the problem when we don't want to hear the prophets. They didn't want to hear the prophet no more. That's the problem. That's scary. So the Bible said Samuel got vexed in his spirit. And he said, well, Creator, the people want a king. He said, well, give them what they want. Give them a king. He said, but give them these instructions. The king that they get, he's going to make slaves out of their sons and daughters. And everything they work for, he's going to take a good percentage of it. And they ain't going to have nothing. So the Bible said he went and told Israel, all right, you want a king? I'll give you a king. The Bible said that they found a man by the name of Saul, who was a Benjamite, who was strong and who had been a warrior from his youth. So from the time he was born up until his adulthood, he was trained to fight. So he knew how to fight and handle stuff. The Bible said he becomes king over Israel as they asked for. Now he does everything that the eternal spoke to the prophet and said he's going to take your sons and daughters and make slaves out of them and take their spoil. He does disobeyed the instructions, I'm going to have to reject you as king now. Now I'm going to go back to step one again. Now we need another king. The Bible says that the prophet Samuel goes down to Jesse's house. I'm moving real quick. The Bible says when he gets to Jesse's house, he sees everything that he thinks the eternal would want. This son looks masculine. This son looks strong. Maybe he'll use him. The eternal said, no,